Hello everybody. Guess what this is? That right there is one of the great hidden treasures of North America. People worry about gold and silver. Right there's your treasure. As you already know by the heading of this video, groundnuts are pretty awesome little plants. Super amazing crops. There's another shoot. And yeah, these are just starting to come up for me. It is the beginning of June here. And these are tubs, except that one. That's a seedling sweet potato I'm testing out. These tubs here are all filled with improved groundnuts. I have 3 varieties that were produced by the University of Louisiana, Dr. Blockman, I think it is. So these are the LSU improved types. I have Simon, Samantha, and Sarah, however you want to say it. There's some more coming up right there. There's some more. And a stray yam. There they are, look at them. These are amazing root crops. The improved varieties are super productive, very easy to grow. They are vines, so they do like something to climb, but that's not too hard to provide. And the roots do run. These guys will sometimes get strings on them of roots the size of store-bought potatoes or larger. And those strings will be sometimes up to 10 feet more. I've had some years with them get up to 15 feet long. So because of that, I like to plant them in tubs, just like this. Repurposed recycling tubs. My city switched to, automated pickup, so they've got cans now, and I managed to get tons of these for next to nothing. Or nothing. People getting rid of them. And they're perfect for growing my groundnuts. Once these start coming up a little better, oh, sorry. I will just take some bamboo stakes and stick them in each one. And that's that. These guys don't really need much else. Even though they can take extremely wet or even muddy soils, they do better in average compost, garden soil, mix, whatever you want to call it. This here is a mixture of chicken manure and composted mulch. And that's about it. I don't get anything else besides that. And come December when I harvest these, every single one of these tubs, which I have more all right here. Don't mind the bamboo that was just potted up. Every single one of these tubs, which you can see some more shoots coming out right there. Every single one will have about 15-20 pounds of groundnut roots in them. That's why I like growing them in the tubs. Simply dump them out and you've got your harvest. That simple. They do produce edible pods as well. They'll get like green bean looking pods on them. You can eat those. They're pretty tasty when they're young. Kind of like snap peas. Yeah, that's what they're akin to. Snap peas pretty much. They're pretty sweet, pretty tasty. Or you can eat the young beans inside. I'll keep you guys up to date on these as they grow. let you know a little bit more about them. And yeah, the real treasures in the US. They're still extremely hard to find. It took me years, and I mean years, to get hold of the varieties that I do have. I had to look overseas and then look back here, and it was a nightmare. But the 3 varieties I have are really nice. Simon gets extremely large in one season. Samantha's next, and then Sarah for size, but they're all extremely productive. And if you've never eaten a groundnut, which you probably haven't, they're like meatier potatoes with a richer flavor. Super good tasting. They'll store for about 6 months before they start wanting to naturally sprout, break their little growth timer, and then they're off. Just like these guys. I just planted these a couple days ago, and they're starting to grow pretty nice. But naturally, they'll start coming up around April. I had mine in the fridge pretty long this year, just because I had other things going. So as you can see, as soon as I got them planted, they are ready to go. And they're pretty vigorous vines. There are a couple varieties that I'm working with that are bushier types, and I am also selecting out some varieties that have more clumping root styles instead of running so far. And I'm having some pretty good success with that. So there's not much in the way of these being an amazing garden crop, especially here in the South, where potatoes are limited to just a couple months, and even then they can have some issues. These are just amazing. They don't mind the heat, they don't mind the rain, they can take flooding, and they're, nitrogen fixing and everything. Pretty awesome crop, guys. LSU improved groundnuts. And stay tuned, because I am working on improving them even farther. Making some very nice headway and clumping root and top varieties. So, pretty awesome. I'll keep you up to date. Keep watching, guys. Grow food. Grow groundnuts. I'll have to make a video doing a taste test for you. See you later, guys.